You got pregnant when you were a teenager, and you've been carrying the secret ever since.
We could contact the authorities, or we can take care of this ourselves.
He can run, but there's no way that bastard can hide.
I'm calling for a truce.
What's wrong?
Dad's dying.
General Hospital latest update. Lulu Spencer unearths a shocking secret about Gio, shaking up Dante's world and causing chaos in Port Charles. As the truth about Brooklyn's hidden past unravels, family tensions explode. Meanwhile, Emma and Joe's growing bond sparks romance rumors. Plus, Josslyn faces a life-changing offer after a deadly encounter. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Lulu exposes buried Gio secret, solves mystery, and drops shocker on Dante. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, may expose the buried Gio Palmieri Mazza secret. Based on some new hints, it sounds like Lulu could be the one to solve the mystery and drop a big reveal on Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. Saad recently spoke with General Hospital's head writing team about some upcoming revelations, so let's look at what Elizabeth Korte and Chris Van Etten had to say about all the Gio drama. For starters, Van Etten and Korte pointed to a key player who worked with Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, hide the truth. Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, helped Lois plot to keep Brooklyn Quartermain's, Amanda Setton baby within the family, which is how little Gio wound up with a distant Cerullo cousin. Of course, Brooklyn thinks her baby was given away to strangers and doesn't even know the child's gender at this point. Dante knows even less since he isn't aware that Brooklyn was ever pregnant at all. However, this storyline will heat up following Brooklyn's teen pregnancy confession to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. That brings us to Korte and Van Etten's clue about Lulu blowing the lid off this Gio secret and causing major drama. She's got her parents' nose for mystery and won't stand for injustice. If she learns Dante has a kid, and that kid's existence was kept from him, Lulu would stop at nothing to bring it to light. Lois and Brooklyn be damned, Van Etten and Korte insisted. It looks like the show's going to lean into Lulu's issues with Brooklyn and use her investigation to cause even more problems. Lulu may follow a surprising trail and ultimately discover that Gio is indeed Dante's long-lost son. Unfortunately, revealing this shocker could come with far-reaching consequences, perhaps even more than Lulu anticipates. Lulu may believe she's doing the right thing, but there's still going to be major fallout as this secret unravels. The truth about Joe's heritage would rock the Quartermains, the Corinthoses, the Cerullos, the Falconeris, and Gio himself. But would anyone thank Lulu for it? Korte and Van Etten teased. Regardless, our predictions hint that Lulu may offer updates on some shocking Gio news and unleash chaos in the process. General Hospital spoilers say Gio, Brooklyn, Dante, and those connected to them will have to face some complicated emotions in the end. Today's next update. Are Emma and Gio headed for more than just friendship? General Hospital spoilers tease that Port Charles is buzzing with potential romance, and this time it's the younger set stealing the spotlight. Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, and Gio Palmieri Mazza have been spending more time together lately, sparking whispers among fans about where their budding connection might lead. Are these two just pals enjoying each other's company, or is something deeper brewing beneath the surface? From unexpected chemistry to meddling family members, this pair is starting to complement each other in ways that we suspect will lead to more than just friendship. As Gio takes a genuine interest in improving Emma's relationships and helping her organization's Students Against Animal Cruelty succeed, will she drop her guard and let him in? Will everyone else allow that? Sparks fly. There is no denying that Emma and Gio have a natural ease with one another. Whether it's bonding over music or sharing laughs during downtime, their interactions have been catching everyone's eye. Emma has an adventurous spirit, likely inherited from Robin Scorpio Drake, Kimberly McCullough, and she seems to vibe effortlessly with Joe's laid-back charm and musical talent. The writers might be testing the waters for a slow-burn romance here. Could this be the start of a sweet love story, or are we reading too much into their friendly banter? Either way, the chemistry is undeniable and fans are down with it. Family ties could complicate things. Of course, nothing in Port Charles comes without a twist, and family dynamics might throw a wrench into this potential pairing. Emma has a protective clan watching her every move. Think Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, keeping tabs from the sidelines. Meanwhile, Joe's ties to the Corinthos and Chirullo families and his growing bond with the Quartermaines could stir up some tension if things heat up. Will their loved ones encourage this connection, or will they see it as a distraction for two young people still finding their footing? If history tells us anything, meddling relatives could either push Emma and Gio closer together or drive a wedge between them before they even get started. What's next for these two? So where does this leave Emma and Gio? Right now it's all speculation, but the signs are pointing towards something more than just friendship. Maybe it's a stolen glance during Joe's next violin performance or a heart-to-heart that lingers a little too long. Whatever it is, the groundwork is there for a storyline that could tug at our heartstrings. Will Emma's next move with City coincide with Gio stepping up his game to help her? Or will outside forces derail any chance of romance? One thing's for sure, these two are poised to keep us guessing, and we're here for every swoon-worthy moment. Stay tuned for more General Hospital news and spoilers just ahead. Today's next update. Lucky fights for his life, Chase supports Brooklyn, and Jack has a plan for Josslyn. On today's General Hospital episode, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, gathers his thoughts after finding out that Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, had been pregnant before, and then listens as she explains that it was while she was a teen and the father never knew. She tells him only Lois Chirullo, Rena Sofer, knows the truth. She explains how scared she was at the time, and Chase isn't surprised that Lois was in her corner. Make sure to check out our weekly General Hospital spoilers here. BLQ explains that adoption was the best decision, but she knew she couldn't tell the family. She went on tour with Lois for 5 months and came back and continued her life. Chase understands how the whole situation was so hard for her, and she's shocked that he isn't mad at her. She apologizes for lying, and he says it isn't a lie. It's part of her past, and she gets to choose who she shares it with. Chase asks BLQ if she is okay because this was a lot to go through at such a young age. He tells her that she is much stronger than even he realized. They then discuss the possibility of finding her child. Chase tells her that it's up to her and he will support whatever she decides. Drew shares his jealousy with Jason. Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, can't believe that Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is standing in his house calling for a truce. He wonders why Jason wants to honor Sam's wishes now after beating him up right before her funeral. He starts to go in on Jason, wishing that he was the one brought back to Port Charles when they were younger so that he could have grown up with Monica. Instead, he is the brother who got the group home and was left to fend for himself at 18. He wishes that he had what Jason has always taken for granted. Drew is furious that the murderous hitman always has a place in the Quartermaine family, but he falls in love with the wrong woman and everyone hates him. Drew is ready to walk away from the family and take Scout with him. He then tells Jason to get out of his house. Sasha tells Tracy what she wants to hear. Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, wants to talk to Sasha Corbin, Sophia Matson, over a cup of tea. Sasha volunteers that she thinks a PI named Elaine is snooping around looking for dirt on Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell. Tracy asks her what information she gave up, and Sasha says that she told Elaine her exact due date and assumed the woman was hired by Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen divorce attorney. Sasha realizes that Tracy is holding back from saying something and asks what it is. Tracy wants to know if Sasha and Jason are getting married, if he is the father of her baby. Tracy declares that Sasha got pregnant by a quartermain, not a random man at the bar. She hassles Sasha until Sasha caves and tells her that Jason is the father, as he walks into the kitchen and overhears. Jason quickly changes the subject and tells Tracy that Drew is becoming a problem. Tracy agrees and tells Jason that she is really glad that he is staying at the house. Lucky is touch and go as Anna and Dante take action. Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, is stabilized and in guarded condition. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, and Aiden Weber, Colin Cassidy, are the first to go in and see him. Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, tells Liz that Lucky is holding his own. She and Aiden talk to Lucky, who is unconscious, and tell him to hang on. Liz also thanks him for saving her life. Aiden tells Lucky how glad he is to have had him home for the last few months. Lucky starts to code as Liz pulls Aiden out of the room. Out in the General Hospital waiting room, Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, tells Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens about Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, admitting to wanting to free Lulu from her pain. She tells her that he caused her liver failure. They talk for a bit and Lulu runs through the chain of events and chooses to believe that if Cyrus hadn't caused her liver failure, she may still be in a coma. Cyrus' car was spotted on camera and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, are trying to figure out where he is headed. Anna tells Dante that Cyrus confessed to Elizabeth about killing Sam, Dex, and others. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, has run a search on anyone connected to Cyrus, and she comes up with Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt, who was shot dead in 2023 and his murder has never been solved. Anna orders a list of all properties owned or rented by Holt because Cyrus may be hiding in one. She gets what she believes is the likely address, and she and Dante go and check it out with plenty of backup. They arrive and Dante kicks in the door. They walk around and the cabin is almost too clean either to have been inhabited or left empty. Anna says that if Cyrus has been there, they will find something. Jack makes Josslyn an offer. Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, walks in and sees Cyrus dead on the floor. He tells Josslyn Jax, Eden McCoy, to give him the gun and says either they can contact police or clean it up themselves. He heard what was happening between Joss and Cyrus from outside the cabin, but he wasn't in the room, so his testimony won't hold up in court. He tells Joss that he can take care of the situation, but she can never say a word and she has to act like she never visited the cabin. She says she can do it and they leave. Jack takes her back to the WSB office and tells her to go into the bathroom and shower and to leave anything that she brought into the cabin in the bathroom. He tells her there is a change of clothes for her in there. She goes in and starts to flash back to Cyrus' words from earlier in the evening and gets sick. Jack takes the gun from his pocket and throws it on his desk. Colette walks in and he tells her that he didn't know Joss had a gun and now Cyrus is dead. He is then told that covering up the death will be tricky because Cyrus attacked Liz and Lucky and now there is an APB out for him. They know it's a matter of time before Anna finds the cabin, so it has to be cleaned first. Joss joins Jack in his office and he tells her that she set the whole evening in motion. He helped her piece together Dex's murder because he wanted to see what she would do with the information. Joss freaks out and asks if he is playing a game with her, and Jack says that she has all the qualities of a great WSB member. Then Jack tells her point blank that he wants her to be one of them. Joss is freaked out by everything that has transpired, and so Jack tells her that she needs a cover story. He says that her car is clean and outside, and he hands her money to buy a new phone. He also tells her that he'll be in touch. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.